What's up, YouTube? It's your regular guy CJ back with another video. Today we are reacting to how Bobbi Althoff, is that how you say her last name? Althoff? I don't know. Lost her entire audience in 1 year. And this video is by Jamari. He does a really good job at breaking some of the stuff down that's going on in like the YouTube world, streaming world, all that stuff. So he does a really good job. So we're gonna watch this video and see what happened to Bobbi, because where did she go? Was she an industry plant? People think she was, yada yada yada. So let's see what happened. She left her husband. She has kids. Crazy story. So let's get right into it, man.
So it has been quite a long time since we last checked in on Bobbi Althoff. Around a year and a half ago, I actually declared her the biggest industry plant I had ever witnessed hit the podcast scene.
Hi guys, welcome to the Really Good Podcast with your host Bobbi Althoff.
Basically, this woman came out of nowhere and had some huge guests like Drake, Mark Cuban, and other celebrities on her.
Like less than a year too. Let's say that. Like her podcast went even up for a year and she already was getting like these big names on her pod, which was kind of crazy.
Show that she dubbed the Really Good Podcast.
I think my mom named me after a lawyer, which always kind of like rubbed me the wrong way.
Within a week of the Drake interview, Bobbi was being represented by one of the top talent agencies and getting mainstream publicity. For this reason, people began to call her an industry plant, because the only content that she had made online before this was essentially a spoof of mommy blogger TikTok content, where she did garner millions of followers, mainly moms all around the country who liked her sarcastic brand of humor.
There is nothing more embarrassing than walking around with one of these. Everyone knows how it got there. They know what you did.
She claims that she parlayed this TikTok career into another career in podcasting after she offered her followers $300 if they could get a celebrity to come onto her podcast.
It was like a finder's fee, right? You said if you get a celebrity, I will pay you $300.
Yeah.
She says that this offer led to the episode with Funny Marco, which would in turn lead to her being in bed with Drake. You can picture her to be like the slightly more successful Hawk Tuah girl.
Yo.
To me, their careers actually draw a lot of parallels to each other, but one had to tell the world her methods for sucking dudes off before she got thrown into the belly of the industry matrix. You know, they both had that type of lightning in a bottle rise to fame that left onlookers saying, damn, this world is getting really f***ed up. But to be fair to Bobbi, she does seem a lot more intelligent than Hawk Tuah.
Hawk Tuah. Hawk Tuah. Hawk Tuah. Say it aggressive, like...
Really, bro? Yo, man. I don't even know what to say, bro. It's like, it's so easy for these female creators, bro, to just be nobody and just be somebody overnight. It's actually crazy. And it's crazy that the Hawk Tuah girl was on someone else's video, a guy's video, and never gave him credit for any of the fame that he gave her for putting her on his platform, pretty much on his video, which is crazy, man. It's so crazy. It's so crazy how that works. But yeah, I don't get today's, like, I don't get it.
Like, really?
Whatever happened to that chick, by the way?
Anywho, I'm gonna go to bed, and I'll see you guys tomorrow.
I guess she's still asleep. And with Bobbi
Yo.
having such an astronomical rise to fame in such a short period of time, and the fact that most people felt like she was directly biting her entire deadpan comedic style from Funny Marco himself, she started to get...
That's true. Funny Marco did start that. Funny Marco was the one to start this whole thing. With not whole thing, but he didn't. I guess there was probably people before him, but to make it like a YouTube thing, and he was doing this on Instagram and stuff like that. Like, Funny Marco was the first person to do this stuff like this. So she did just bite all of his whatever he was got going on. So, and I'm pretty sure, I can't remember if he was having guests. I think he was having guests on it, but he didn't have any like big name guests at first.
Get a lot of ridicule online. I don't think it helped that she missed her son's birthday party to be there in bed with Drake that day.
That's crazy work. That's crazy. That's crazy.
I flew all the way here
You did. I really do appreciate
on my
that.
daughter's first birthday
That's
I wasn't even
insane.
bringing that up.
mm-hmm.
You missed your daughter's first birthday for
to
this.
be here.
Dark. Regret that you'll never be able to undo.
Yeah.
Horrible parenting.
Something people thought was a joke at first, as it was her brand to be dry and sarcastic, but now it's been revealed that she was being totally serious. The other thing was, when she was doing these interviews, she would constantly be making passes at these men, asking them if they would sleep with her or if she was their type.
Am I your type?
I'd do it.
Thank you.
Would you date someone that looks like me?
Something that is not only strange to do as an interviewer, but also it got even more wild when people found out that she was still married. Strangely enough, the dude would actually file for divorce the very same month that
I hope he took half of that shit. Because I know she was making more than he was. Gotta be. Because I know she was making money off those YouTube videos. A bunch. I know she was. Brand deals and all this shit. I hope he got a good bit of that. I hope so, because this whole thing is fucked up.
Quite a bit of speculation online.
I'd do it.
One thing I will say is that she was way ahead of her time when it came to the Drake mistreatment, deleting their interview right after it started going viral, and hating at his concert. But after a while, the sarcastic, too cool to care bit really got old, and she even got put in her place by rapper Offset.
I saw that.
That she wasn't all
Offset
that.
was not going for it.
Why you keep saying that cap ass shit, man? I honestly didn't even want to do this shit. I don't fucking do interviews. You already told me you looked me up. I'm walking out on bullshit. I'm fucking with you because they're making me.
As a matter of fact,
What does he mean they? Who was the industry that's planting her in the industry? That's who he's talking about. That's who I'll say got on there. He said, I do not care, and that's probably why Offset's been catching hell in the media right now. Guarantee you.
he cooked the hell out of her.
You need a little bit of seasoning.
Yeah, I remember
you
this.
Got no seasoning, man. You like a plain piece of chicken just on the thing, you pull it off, and then you serve the dish. You need some motherfucking seasoning, man.
You can leave now.
Plain
This is my hotel. I paid for this motherfucker. You can leave now.
Oh shit. I still can't believe if this is real or
And
not.
then she changed up her whole look, and she went on a show with Kiki Palmer, and right there she got accused of being an industry plant right to her face.
I know.
You're not an industry plant, right?
I am, but
You do feel kind of planty. We do have the same manager, so is this?
I
kind
know.
of
Isn't that
planted?
crazy?
Feels a bit planty.
This is definitely
you got
like
you got
Liz.
here in 5 minutes. It took me 20 years.
Hey, it has
That's
been a
crazy.
minute.
What I think industry plan is, it's like somebody that has been like that is tied to someone else in the industry and uses those connections
Okay.
to capitalize, and they like have zero talent.
I'm not an anything or I don't have any talents.
And then people started to say that she
Wait. Is Kiki Palmer saying that she has no talent to her face? Bro, ain't no way she just did that to her. I did not see that. That's crazy. Literally just say, girl, you have no talent. She's like, listen here. Listen to me. You have no talent at all. No talent. You just got here. It took me 20 years to get here. That's basically what she said to her face. Pretty much.
She was trying to manufacture moments. She had Ryan Garcia chasing her around the room like they were on the playground. He would later tweet out that they had this intimate situation after that was recorded, and she continued with this reputation that she was kind of being bounced around the industry.
You got some close up?
I like to read people's messages, not get room tours.
Let me read your messages.
No. I don't like
I'll let you read one message if you let me read one message.
I delete all of my messages.
Liar.
Are you cleaning? I do. You don't? You keep your
I
messages?
delete my messages?
Yeah, you keep yours?
People that delete their messages are cheaters. I'm not a liar or a cheater. I hate liars.
And I feel like relevancy-wise, she kind of just came and went, and honestly, Hawk Tua kind of took her spot online. Nowadays, Bobbi's channel and TikTok are mainly inactive, and the last couple of podcasts only garnered a small percentage of what she was averaging only a year ago. And I actually put myself through absolute agony by watching over an hour of Bobbi being interviewed by Forbes and Wired magazine. Bobbi Althoff, the Deadpan podcast host America can't get enough of. Wow, a whopping 10K views. America just can't get enough.
That's crazy.
Obviously, her publicist got her this opportunity, as a lot of celebrities and online talent alike do this type of thing, so they can still try and seem relevant to their sponsors and other people kind of pouring money into their careers. And before we get into all the out-of-touch things she said during these interviews, I did want to tell you guys about today's video sponsor. Some of you already know we're actually allergy time food with her. I mean, just said that she is. So I have his bugs dog at a time that $5. It doesn't sound that outrageous.
W Snipe
For the good end on Sundays for dog. After listening to her, her come up story actually doesn't sound that outrageous to me.
For a few years before, I was on TikTok just doing brand deals, posting.
But she is honestly just not very likable. Coming up, she claims that she was posting 5 to 10 TikToks per day for years, where she routinely raked in millions of views, followers, and hundreds of thousands of dollars per year.
But my goal for the first year of once I started getting views and getting followers was that every single day I had to have one video that I posted that got 1 million views. So I would keep trying and trying and trying.
Now, using the Wayback Machine, I can see that her numbers do pretty much align with her story, but I do still think that after the Drake podcast, they really tried to make her this big thing, and it just kind of burnt out and then fell flat on its face for the same
just
reason
went
that
organic,
industry
bro.
plants
When
in the music
things
sector
aren't
never stay hot,
organic.
because the fans they garner are so incredibly generic and
Right.
fickle that they would just move on to the next trend like
Right.
nothing. And one thing I did find very interesting in these interviews was the insistence that she has always been driven by wanting to be famous.
I've always wanted to act or have some type of leg in Hollywood kind of.
Yeah,
thing.
alright.
I felt, my family always says, but if anybody in our family was gonna end up where I ended up, it would be me.
No one said that shit, bro. Stop all that cap, bro. Ain't nobody in your family ever said that shit, bro. Come on, bro. Don't lie to us, bro. You can lie to yourself, but don't lie to us. No one in your family said that bullshit.
Because I was the most driven towards that.
And even more by wanting to be rich.
How'd you become an influencer or creator?
Just wanting to make money.
She even says that the only reason
Right. And as crazy is that people that just want to make money off of this stuff, which, yeah, that's cool to do. And that's what, like, that's where you want to eventually be. But let me go full screen for this. Like, when people have that mindset, starting like YouTube or TikTok for just, I'm just trying to chase the money. No, that can't be your mindset. Your mindset has to be, I'm doing this because I love to. I love to do it. And when the money does come, I will be appreciative of it. And that's why I'm doing the 365 days to keep myself accountable to upload every day and post it on my Instagram story. So I see it from the yesterday and it's like, I got to put up a video. Just because I love to do this. I'm literally genuinely just doing this for fun. And if it turns into something else, which I'm going to push to try to do that. It's not like you just go in there and it's like, you don't ever think about that. But yeah, but the thing is, you want to do this. You want to do something. I even just text my younger brother. I was like, I got him a PC a while ago. Hasn't been able to stream or anything. But won't be at school this semester coming up. I told him, now you have all the time in the world to spark up a stream. He's been doing music. I told him, you need to be making music almost every day and putting it up on YouTube or putting it out somewhere. You have all the time, man. So, and I said, do something that you have a passion for, that you can turn into a career. This is a passion I have of sitting in front of this camera, reacting to videos or playing the game and putting the video out, or shooting a vlog or doing other kind of video activity videos, and sitting here and editing them and then putting them out for the world to see. And honestly, it's not even for just the world to see. It's honestly for me to go back and watch. Like, now that I have a little girl, like, doing the vlogs, I can go back. It's like YouTube is a time capsule of everything. I can see the growth and I can go back and I can be like, dang, look at her right here, or look where we were January 27, 2025, when we only had 30 subs. And I can look back on this and when we have 1,000 at the end of the year, and I was like, damn, I really grinded my ass off for this, just because I love to do this, not because I was chasing a bag. So That's where I think she fucked up. 'Cause even with that answer, you don't get into this just for the money. You actually have to love doing this. When I go to work, I have a regular job. When I go to work, I literally just say, I'm thinking in my head, I'm like, damn, what video am I going to do? And I'm thinking about it all the time. I'm thinking, I have notes in my phone of video ideas. When I go to I have a 30-day thing for the military. The month before, I'm filming 30 videos that I can go ahead and pre-upload for the month that I'm going. So I don't miss my every day for 365 days. And when I'm gone in the military, I'm filming every day. And I'm going to have that vlog for the next month when I come back. So I won't even really have to do any reactions. It'll just be straight original content for a whole month, which is going to be cool for me. So saying all that, say this: you can't get into anything just for the money. You gotta love doing what you do, and then hopefully what you love to do turns into a career, because then it would never feel like you're actually chasing money or doing it for a job. Sorry for the rant, but felt like it was neat.
She did podcasting and TikTok in the first place was because she saw how much money other people made doing it, and got motivated.
Can't do it for that.
Decided that she made like at least $300 a year on her podcast alone, and I was like, that's what I need to do next. Like, I need a podcast.
And for someone who loves money so much, she seems incredibly lazy about her job. Multiple times she brags about the fact that she goes
because she don't love it, bro.
Doing little to zero research.
If you complain about it, you don't love it, bro. Even when you're making the money.
Just no research, show up, and ask questions.
That's bullshit. And she probably made a shit ton of money doing that.
This is a lot of work. Let me just go in there and know nothing. Is a lot of work. It's so much work.
And keep in mind, she's doing this in the face of 2 career journalists who do not look very amused.
Is the notebook just for show? Because you kind of have it open and then paper on top of it.
This is just my method.
It's okay.
This is my method. I'm a journalist, so I have my method.
I was making around like $250 to $300 a year.
1,000.
Yeah.
From brand
deals on TikTok and 200.
Holy shit, bro. It's so easy, bro. Why is it so easy for them, bro? Why is it so easy? That is crazy. For no talent, bro. For no, like, not even wanting to really, not loving it, bro. She's just doing it because she saw a dollar sign. That's crazy, bro. That's crazy to me. It's creators and people out there that actually love making content that just go under the radar and never see the light of day and never see that for a long time. She did that in less than a year, bro. It's crazy.
150 is great and all, but it's hard to
great and all. What you mean?
$250,000 a year as an annual income is great and all.
Yeah,
it is great.
It is great.
Right, bro. See, that's insane, bro. To say it's just like that shows you how bro. Let's just say I start making like $5,000 a month just from YouTube, bro. I would be so happy. Not even like I make $1, bro. I make $1 off of this shit. I would be so ecstatic. Bro, come on, bro. $250, bro. You're just doing, that's all you're doing. You don't have to have a real job. This isn't a real, like, if this were to turn into a career, this is not a real job, bro. And it's based off of the people that your supporters. So the 30 people that support me right now, they're literally, I appreciate y'all for real, and I always will. That's crazy, bro. Like, that she can sit there and say that. That's crazy.
Yeah, she's out here making $300,000 per year.
2% of employed people in the United States make that per year, bro. And you're saying that's great and all. Come on, man. Come on, man. That's crazy.
Sound like a minimum wage job at
Facts.
times, which I don't think is a winning strategy for gaining public favor.
Facts.
Above all else, it really just seems like
It
there's
makes you
really
feel
no
like
passion in anything Bobbi does.
That's what I just said. Thank you, Jamari. I just said that. Literally, like, there's no passion or anything into what she's doing. She's literally just doing it to chase a bag. And you can't have that mindset, especially with something that you really don't love to begin with. Because then it really feels like a job. Then it feels like, oh, I got to make this certain amount. And especially if I've been making this amount, I got to keep topping that to maintain the level or whatever I feel like in my head I have to maintain. Bro, this is so crazy. This is so crazy. You got to do that. You got to do whatever you do, and you got to love it. And it can't be a job unless it is like your actual, like my actual real job outside. My actual real job is just a job to me. Yeah, it's a it can be a career as well too. But right now it's just a job. It pays my bills. This is my passion. I love doing this, sitting in front of my camera and just talking to no one right now. Literally 30 people. I'm talking to 30 people. And then they're not always watching. 30 people aren't always watching my video. It could be just 2, and one of them is me. Literally. So you got to really love this shit, bro. I wish I can show y'all, like, literally. Let me go full screen real quick. My notes. This is just me, like, just talking, like, video ideas. Literally. Video ideas. So I'm literally thinking all day, and then when I have an idea, I put it down there on my phone so I don't forget it, because I really love doing this shit, bro.
And it's all strictly for the money or the clout, which in some
Can't be
fields
that
can
way.
definitely work, but not in the entertainment industry.
I hope that.
Bro, I'm sorry I'm pausing so much, but he is literally saying the same thing I'm saying. This kind of work, especially this type of whatever, YouTube content creation, it can't be. You got to have a real passion, bro, to do this. Especially when you're starting off at the very bottom. You got to have a passion, bro. That's why like I said, I gave myself that goal of 365 days every day. I got to upload something every day. If I really love this shit, I got to do it. And it's proven to myself that I love doing this, and I'm getting nothing out of it but just rewatching my own videos, pretty much. No views. That's what I'm saying, bro. Coming back and seeing this at the end of the year, I'm going to be so happy, bro. I can't wait. I'm not trying to rush through the year, but I can't wait to see that feeling on December 31st, 2025, and I see where I was at from the beginning of this year to at the very fucking end. I cannot wait, bro. I literally can't. I literally might come on here and cry. Dude, I can't wait. Let's see where we're at, and I will be okay with whatever we're at because I gave it my all for the whole year.
I go from D-list to A-list. That's my goal in 10 years.
From D-list to A-list.
Yes.
She still insists over and over, though, that
You're
she
not
would be
going
fine
anywhere.
going back to a job at Jersey Mike's.
At the end of the day, if I had to go back and work at Jersey Mike's again to support myself, I'll make your sandwich for you.
Yeah, I'm calling absolute bullshit on that, okay? She wasn't even cool with the
Cap.
300,000. And during these
Right.
interviews, both of the interviewers
Delusional as
directly
fuck.
question her rise to fame and make allusions to the idea that someone in the background pulls a lot of strings for her.
What do you think is your appeal? Why did you think you became a thing?
I'm not sure. I don't know.
Because no one likes you, bro.
Why are you looking at me like that? Well, early on, I was like, is that a joke? Like, what is an industry plant? You guys,
Right.
and I would just play into it because I was like, there's no way people actually think that. But then I realized, like, what people actually
People
think.
actually, no, I
Which-
did my reading, they actually
Yeah,
think
they
that.
really do, and I think that
Bro,
makes sense. Like,
people get
from
her
the
and fry
outside
her
looking
shit.
In perspective, I can see why they would think that.
Basically, it seems like nobody's buying her story, and at one point she even cries over the hate that she receives online.
All right, there we go. The
It's just
victim mindset.
constructive criticism. It can be a little mean, but yeah, it doesn't bother me too much.
Yeah,
Other
okay.
than that, when it comes to Bobbi, there were these pictures of men carrying her out of the club. Someone put together that she was allegedly
No way
dating
that's
this
her.
NFL player based on one of her posts, and then she got totally embarrassed when this dude did not want to claim her like that, denying the allegations on Twitter after they caught his ass in 4K. I mean, truly, there's nothing much worse than when you think you were in a full-blown relationship with someone, and it turns out they were hiding your ass the whole time or really don't want anything to do with you like that publicly. And so now she's been on TikTok crying.
Just like hard to imagine finding someone who is truly good for you. It's hard to imagine there's a world where there's like someone who's actually meant for you.
Motherfucker, you had someone that was good for you, and your dumbass left him. What the fuck? Like, am I tripping? You chose all this whole lifestyle over your husband and kids, bruh. Like, you missed your daughter's first birthday. Get the fuck out of here, bro. Those tears are not real, bro. I hate that, bro. I hate that. You did this to yourself. Take accountability. You did this to yourself. Now you're crying because no one will take you serious. Fuck no. That's your fault.
I mean, talk about a turn of events. She was online talking about it's time for her hoe phase.
Yeah, there we go.
You gonna be a hoe? I have to do a hoe. Yeah. Maybe I will. Oh no, you said you're married.
Yeah, great example for your daughter, bro. Great example for your freaking 2-year-old, probably now 2-year-old daughter.
And have fun.
And now she
Yeah, there you go.
herself
Now
tearing
she's
up
seeing
on
this.
camera.
That's insane, bro.
Met a guy around Thanksgiving. And I think things moved really fast. I don't know. I thought it was fucking fate. Clearly it wasn't. It was really sweet.
No, he's literally just trying to hit.
Raised the bar for
He did
me,
not care
which
about you like
sometimes
that.
sucks because then it's like, fuck. I didn't want the bar to be raised at all. Dating is just hard, you guys. Like,
Jesus Christ.
I'm here to tell you right now, we don't care.
Don't give a fuck.
We don't care.
I don't know, I always just think it's an interesting case study to see how quickly these individuals fall out of favor with the public. For her and the Hawk Tuah girl, it was like trying to live in a house with no foundation, like that bitch is up on stilts. All it really takes is a little adversity to knock that shit down. And listen guys, I truly think Drake owes this chick a room in his compound. Like if he had not laid up with her in bed and put her on the map, this all likely would have never happened. Maybe Kendrick wouldn't even have dissed his ass. Maybe he was at home on his laptop and this is what sent him over the edge. He knew at this moment that Drake was not like him. In all seriousness though, Bobbi seems alright, but as far as her maintaining a career online, I just don't really see the longevity here, given her motivations are all wrapped up in clout, material possessions, and greed.
Yeah,
not to even
it
mention
cannot
the
be
fact
that way,
that
bro.
it seems like she couldn't really give a damn about her podcast or producing it in a better way. But I want to know what you guys think about this
Lazy as
latest Bobbi
hell.
Althoff update down below. I also want to thank Sundays for Dogs for sponsoring today's video once again. But as you guys know, it's been your boy the Tan Superman. And some other industry plants out here need to be covered. So I'm out. Peace.
That's funny as hell. W video, Jamari. W fucking video. Yeah, I needed that, bro. And I'm sorry for the rants too, but man, bro, that shit pisses me off, man. When someone literally the whole world is given to them and they just say, I don't give a fuck. I don't really love doing the shit I'm doing. Bruh, fuck that, bro. That's what I'm saying. Like, you gotta love doing this, bro. Anything that you want to make a career out of, or you want to, anything that you have a passion for, find a way to make that. Don't just rely on it because you still need a job, but find a way to make your passion work for you. That's the best way I can put that. So, and work hard at it. Don't give up. Don't let anyone knock you off your grind. Always stay focused and know that there's a finish line somewhere and you will make it. You just, sometimes people's races are this short, aka Bobbi, and they end really fast, and then at the ending it seems good, but when it's through here, she's almost at the finish line, she just falls off and doesn't cross it. But then there's other people where the finish line is long, and the journey and the tops, the hilltops and the valleys, or the mountains and the valleys. That's what makes it worth it. And then when you get to that finish line, what you've been wanting and dreaming about will be there. So you just got to keep pushing, man. And that's what I'm going to do the rest of this year with this YouTube stuff. And then hopefully one day my passion works for me and it'll be turned into a career or something like that. So, and if not, and if it never does, I'll keep doing this until it does. If it doesn't happen in the year, next year I'll do another 365. If I don't get to my goal at the end of this year, I'll do another 365 till I get there. So that's all I got, man. W day 27. We'll see you guys in the next one. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Peace.